It's time for a little tongue-tie talk with Vanessa. So Serenity writes, I have a very bad TMJD. I think she means TMJ. And I feel like my jaw would be very sore doing these exercises. How does your jaw feel? To start off, my jaw feels great. Like I have no issue at all. But it's interesting that you bring this up because I was just talking with my myofunctional therapist yesterday. I went in to return my sleep ring was not working right, my sleep test study ring. So I went in to exchange it for a new one. And we got to talking about, some people having jaw pain. And when I mentioned to her that my balls had broken, that, my little balls had broken in half, and that then I was on to the larger balls, and I said, ooh, a little hair there. And I said, I said, they're hard. I said, I can fit them in there, but I said, I'm a little concerned that, that I would like break a tooth or something. She's like, oh no, you're not going to break a tooth. She goes, but because you have TMJ, you want to make sure that it's not too far back because that could cause more pain, that it's just kind of back there. And then also when I was using these softer balls, I have to tell you, I kind of liked it better because I really felt like I was getting the motion. I was really moving because the ball exercises, which by the way, my therapist made it very clear, said, Vanessa, please do not do the exercises because everyone on video, because everyone has different protocols and she really doesn't want someone to hurt themselves, so please, this is my routine. You would have your own specific. Please don't just see something and think she's doing it, do it. Get consultation so that we know, because everyone has different issues. Anyway, back to the balls. Soft balls, I could really move. I felt like I was really going to town getting work. Then I get the hard balls, and it's like those weight bands, the heavier bands are harder to move. So she said, what you want to do is just slow. It was a slow, like kind of moving with the balls in there, because she said, she said she has some clients that their pain is so bad with their TMJ that, even this hurts them. So they have to really you have to listen to your body and you have to know where you are, what point you are. And that's why if you're working with a great, a really qualified myofunctional therapist, they'll assess all your issues that are unique to you and give you a protocol that you'll build upon for your individual case. That's just the ball exercises. I do, an exercise where I'm pushing as forward as I can and holding it. And then I'm also doing a to the left and to the right with the device in my mouth. It was supposed to be 5 seconds and then work up to 30. I just went right to 30 seconds holding it and I haven't had any pain. But I will tell you this, I've suffered with TMJ for most of my life, but once I did get the night guard, the constant pain that was really high level, which kind of sounds like maybe that you have, that was very mitigated. Now, granted, if I really open my jaw wide, that's where I risk maybe, hurting, and it's more on the left side. That's where I really risk something happening. But I have to say, I don't feel sore. But what I do feel, I feel like my face is more firm and tight and taut, which I'm really liking. Speaking of firm and taut, I was talking to my therapist and I said, I'm wondering, will this help tighten up the face doing these exercises, or is there a risk of like sagging, which I don't want? She goes, no. She goes, Vanessa, it actually is a great muscle builder. She said that for herself, her jowls, she's like, my jowls here, she goes, they are so less. She goes, when you're building that muscle, it kind of pulls everything up. So another reason to do your myofunctional therapy, it's like an instant facelift for your face with the exercises. So there's bonus to that. And it really does feel like my face, let me see. Do I look more firm? I'm feeling, yeah, my skin just feels good. I'm really liking these exercises. But I told my girl, I said, I am on it. She goes, you're going to fly right through. Like I am committed. Yesterday, I did the exercises 4 times instead of just the minimum 3. Like I want to be prepared. I want to be ready. I think in a nutshell, you work slowly, you work consistently, and the goal is to strengthen the tongue, to strengthen the muscle of the jaw, to work on the breathing, and that even though, yes, especially if you're already someone that has pain, there might be some slight pain involved. But the ultimate goal is to strengthen this enough so that when you have the tongue tie release, or, you know, some people don't get the tongue tie release and just do the exercises and get release, or get relief. They get relief from just doing the myofunctional therapy. So that is an option. Like, I want the full Monty. I want to do all the exercises, get the benefit, but also get the release. Oh, and you know what else? You know what else while I'm thinking about it? My bone spurs. The bone spur. Now I'm like a little obsessed with it, and I can kind of feel it. And one's a little irritated. So you kind of see there, it's a little. And now, of course, when you know there's something there, it's like this bump that you can't. My tongue is always wanting to touch on it, but at any rate, it is worth. My eye's on the prize. So I do the exercises to strengthen all of this. And you know what else? You know what else I do? I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited. I notice when I'm doing my exercises, and you're supposed to stand up straight, I look in the mirror when I'm doing that when I'm doing the jaw exercises, sometimes, pretty much almost every time I've done it, is I get a little, my back, I'll get a back crack, like an adjustment. I kid you not. It's like sitting straight, standing up straight, and having the exercise, and I'm doing this, or doing that, or the chomping down on the ball. It's releasing something back there. So I know this tongue is connected to all of that. So yeah. Speaking of tongue tie, I have to do my nighttime tongue tie release, my third session. I didn't do 4 today. My third session now, and then I need to brush my teeth. And then my middle daughter, she's coming home tonight. She's on the road right now from LA with her boyfriend, and my niece's boyfriend, they're all hitching, and I think another girl from Vegas, they're all driving together. So they're going to be here in just a little bit for the holidays. So I can't wait. So, okay, I'm going to go do my exercises. Night, sleep well.